make me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, bring I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still double, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all the dream my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 a dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the bitch and I don't break the door out. When I hold, I float to her. I'm the rest one to fuck the blood out.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel.
On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. It's the connection to James Conner. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Cardinals out for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. It's a race down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He's got McBride complete. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. Off the play action, here's Murray. He lobs it deep middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know know I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Kid, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Look, you don't move.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Red 38. Green back.
Out of the gun, Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. Big man's showing up the yards. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On the ready.
Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments and flashes of greatness like that that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Ready. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action now, Murray. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Kyler to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing again, Murray. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Another throw coming from Murray. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 12-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught by Hubbard. Gets some space around midfield. There he goes again. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Red, yellow, 50, green. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Second and 1. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it again. 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
You know, you don't have to be an elite scrambler or the fastest in 40 time to make a play like that. All you need is awareness. See where the marker is and know when it's time to go get it yourself.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. Looking underneath here for Connor. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Left side and reeled in by Wilson. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to the air, Murray. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Again, it's Murray to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and over the Cardinals side of the field. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he had everybody thinking 6 before he finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
All right, here we go. Second down.
At the 19-yard line.
On play action, here's Young. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Dukes out a one-stop. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His third total score in this game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Dortch now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Greg Dortch on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play.
Murray here on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down at the 34-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Getting out to his left. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They snap it to Murray. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Down. Ready?
Now it's Young. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
6, next, yellow, 43. Hut.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
4th down, Young throwing. He connects downfield. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Every tight end worth the salt and wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go.
2nd and 13. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from this target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Panthers who have possession, and this one looking pretty well decided already. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Murray keeps it. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd and 2. Murray. It's cut by Harrison. He gets loose down the right side. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Leggett's with a return here. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Set.
Young working from the gun. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's Young to throw here on first. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And that's not what the offense talking about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Shotgun snap now to Young. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come back, come back.
From the 37. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On first down, it's Brissett. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
19.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Try and push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19. Okay. 20. Go.
On the shotgun, Brissett. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. This play goes for 36. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
19.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey.
From the red zone now. Oh, intended for McBride, but it's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. A Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 10 black. Set.
They run again with Hubbard. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on
Here we
3rd.
go. Black, 95. Ready.
Hubbard again. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners.